Z's 1.12 update is very short, but what's interesting about it is with the exception of the aerial R special nerf, all of them actually do make a noticeable impact and have something to say about them. This update reverts some of Z's balance changes and adds Throwable environment, which is the main part of this update, and the one that matters the most. Following the formula, let's quickly summarize the update and then analyze it. Throwable objects were added to the game. To my knowledge, these include chairs, trash cans, and fire extinguishers, with fire extinguishers uniquely exploding into a smoke cloud. The Gojo special for Reversal Red was unnerfed, going back to its original damage. The aerial special for Gojo was nerfed. Hikari's base moveset was slightly nerfed. There were slight changes to the map. Yeah, that's about it. Small update, but there's surprisingly a lot that matters with these updates. Quality over quantity, in a sense. Let's start in order of throwable objects. The throwable terrain in this game feels very prototype-y, as in it's a little buggy and sort of impractical. I'm not saying that as a criticism, more so as an observation. However, nobody really cares if it can actually hit in a fight, because this is a shenanigans thing, not an actual mechanic. Personally, I think adding this stuff in is wonderful. It's a really funny gimmick that builds on the existing terrain and interaction, and can lead to all kinds of hilarious moments. Great job to Z for adding this in, because even though it's something that TSB and Heroes Battlegrounds do as well, the mechanic fits perfectly into the comedic chaos that Jujutsu Shenanigans is built around. It's just overall a great update that is a lot of fun to mess with, and I hope that he adds more stuff that you can throw with unique effects for different objects. Unnerfing Gojo's Reversal Red special was a good call in my opinion, mostly because it really got over-nerfed. Post-nerf, the move dealt tickle damage, and while it certainly was usable, since it's quick and tough to properly react to, the fact that it dealt basically nothing made it become a useless move. Now that it's unnerfed, there's a reason to use it again, so that's a good thing. Nerfing the aerial R special is a weird balance change, and also one that I really didn't notice. I assumed that the nerf was a damage nerf, but I don't even know because I noticed no difference. The move in the past barely dealt any damage, and here it's not doing much either. The main purpose of it is generally just making it easier to follow up after Lapse Blue, so there's no real harm if you hurt the damage a little bit. You can even just go for the aerial red special if you want to deal more damage, so really I don't see much change. This isn't all that impactful of an update, but as I've said before, updates that don't do much are not necessarily bad updates. The addition to the subway is kind of cool. There's not much to say here since it is just cosmetic, but the more stuff Z adds, the more chaotic things can get. Finally, let's talk about the Hikari nerf. Considering how this came out right after I made my video talking about Hikari being overpowered, I'm starting to get a feeling Z might be seeing what I upload, which I'm personally happy about. If you're watching right now, thanks for making your game and giving me a way to revive my channel. All jokes aside, you're a great developer, keep doing what you're doing. Back to talking about Hikari, I think this nerf is well done. It's slight enough that it doesn't gut him, but goes far enough to make it so that he isn't on the exact same level as Yuji from doing 2 moves. Hikari can still do ridiculously high amounts of damage, but from this nerf, his damage is reduced enough that I think it's at the best point it can be at without risking him being gutted. It's a good balance change that I'm satisfied with. Overall, this update makes some tiny balance changes that, while not all too significant, make some very small but necessary pushes. However, the addition of throwable terrain outshines all of that because it acts as a great first step towards more interactable environment that feeds the chaotic fun of Jujutsu Shenanigans. The whole throwable terrain thing is less great because of what it is now, and more so because of what it can be later. Sure, there are plenty of problems with it, like the bugs, but those will be smoothed out with time. And right now, it's still lots of fun to toss chairs, trash cans, and fire extinguishers at people. All in all, it's a good update. That's all I have to yap about regarding this specific update, and if you enjoyed watching, subscribe to my channel, since it helps me make more stuff like this and lets you be notified of videos that you might like. I'm Noob Eternally, have a great day, and I'll see you next time in another video. Bye.